Good day everyone. Ang re-report ko ay tungkol sa engine cooling system. Engine cooling system. What is engine cooling system? Neglecting your vehicle's cooling system could result in overheating, which is a top cause of major engine trouble. All cars and trucks require routine maintenance of the cooling system to ensure that it is able to properly regulate the temperature of the engine. The cooling system consists a number of parts including the radiator, water pump, thermostat, and hoses. Within the system, a mixture of coolant and water flows constantly, which is what helps to reduce the temperature inside the motor. It is important not to skip cooling system service, or else your vehicle is likely to suffer engine damage. Pag walang cooling system ang makina, pwede po itong mag-overheat, tas major trouble nito yung pagkasunog ng sasakyan. Kaya merong tinatawag na engine cooling system mga sasakyan dahil dati mga sasakyan wala pong engine cooling system at madaling mag-init yung mga sasakyan nila. Naimbento po ito para mabawasan ng init o overheating na ginagawa ng makina. Almost all automobiles employ liquid cooling systems for their engines. A typical automotive cooling system comprises a series of channels cast into the engine block and cylinder head, surrounding the combustion chambers with circulating water or other coolant to carry away excessive heat. A radiator consisting of many small tubes equipped with a honeycomb of pins to radiate heat rapidly, which receives and cools hot liquid from the engine. A thermostat, which maintains constant temperature by automatically varying the amount of coolant passing into the radiator, and the fan, which draws fresh air through the radiator. Halos lahat ng automobiles ngayon ay meron ng cooling system. Dahil dati alos yung mga mamahaling sakyan lang merong ganito. Ito po yung ikot ng coolant sa makina. Cooled cylinders operate at higher, more efficient temperature, and air cooling offers the important advantage of eliminating not only freezing and boiling of the coolant at temperature extremes but also corrosion damage to the cooling system. Controls the engine temperature is more difficult. However, and high temperature resistant ceramic parts are required when design operating temperatures are significantly increased. Mga air-cooled cylinders daw po ay nag-ooperate na sa mataas na temperatura o air cooling. Kasi mahalaga po ito at advantage po ito sa makina o boiling coolant ng temperature ng makina. Naiwasan din ito yung corrosion o damage sa makina, sa cooling system. Pressurized cooling systems has been used to increase effective operating temperatures. Partially sealed systems using coolant reservoir to coolant expansion if the engine overheats were introduced in the early 1970s. Specially formulated coolants that do not deteriorate over time eliminate the need for annual replacement. Ang pressurized cooling systems po ay ginagamit para mapataas yung temperature dun sa reservoir. Tapos yung coolant reservoir to at coolant expansion ng engine ay na-introduce noong early 1970s. All the components of engine cooling system. Radiator. Radiator is an iron-shaped composer used to cool coolant. The working principle of the radiator is to move the temperature from water to free air. The radiator works by utilizing the airflow using the radiator pins. This is the mechanism coolant that have hot temperature with the channel to the radiator core. At here, the heat will move to the core radiator and directly channeled to the radiator pin. Because both of these materials are conductor, when there is air through the pins, then the heat will move into the airflow. Yung radiator is an iron-shaped composers that cool coolants. Nagpapalamig po siya ng coolant. Pag umiikot po yung coolant na yun sa makina, tas ginagawa niya po, siya na po yung nagpapalamig. Radiator cap. The radiator cap serves as the cover of the upper tank radiator while keeping the air pressure inside the cooling system. This lid construction is not like a bottle cap or other lid because there is a pressure regulating mechanism. Then there are other parts inside this lid. The main part of radiator cap is a spring that pushes a valve onward, downward. In a normal position, this spring will push the valve so that the valve can close the radiator duct. While the pressure inside the radiator increases, the pressure will fight the spring and cause the valve open. Eventually, the pressurized air comes out of the radiator and the pressure inside the radiator becomes more stable. Radiator hose. The function of the radiator hoses are to supply radiator coolant from the engine to the radiator and back to the engine. Although its function is only channeling the coolant, this part cannot be underestimated. The radiator hoses are required to be flexible, but it must hold the coolant at a boiling temperature. Therefore, the radiator hose is made of special rubber which is designed to survive at high temperature but it flexible too. Thermostat. Thermostat is a part that have function like valve. This valve will close and open the port between water jacket and high temperature radiator hose. It works to speed up the engine to get the working temperature. Thermostat works with close and opening the channel of water jacket to the output channel in the radiator hose. When the engine temperature is low, thermostat is fully closed. That makes close coolant circulation inside the water jacket. This circulation will faster engine temperature increasing because heat from combustion chamber is circulate by coolant in all of engine part. Water jacket. Water share, or more familiarly known as water jacket, serves as a place to absorb engine heat evenly. The name of the water jacket is just a term that leads to the water channel around the engine. The channel are filled with coolant and it shaped like a jacket to the cylinder block, so that it called as water jacket. When the engine is running, the heat generated by the combustion, it will increase the engine block temperature in the cylinder head. Reservoir tank. This tube serves to store evaporative cooling water. When the engine is in high temperatures, the coolant will evaporate and result in increased air pressure with the system. To stabilize the air pressure, the evaporated coolant will be channeled into a tube through radiator cap. In this tube, moisture will be condensed again to become a liquid. The transformed vapor in the reservoir can be rechanneled into the cooling system when the pressure inside the system is vacuumed. This will prevent the reduction of coolant inside the system. Cooling fan. The cooling fan works to take down the radiator temperatures. The working principle of cooling fan is by flowing the air from inside through radiator pins. Water pump. The water pump is only have one function: to circulate the coolant in order to move inside the cooling channel. The water pump is generally located inside the water jacket. When the thermostat closes, this pump will cause a water flow in the water jacket that helps flatten the engine heat. When the thermostat is open, there are coolant flow from the water jacket to the radiator for decrease its temperature. Same with cooling fan. There are two types of water pump. Conventional versions driven by engine power and electric versions powered by electric current. Thermometer. Thermometer is used to measure the coolant temperature. Later results from these measurements will be shown to the dashboard of the car. But in modern cars, the existence of this temperature has been replaced by ECT sensors. Engine heat indicator. It is still incorporated in the thermometer to find out how much the engine coolant temperatures are. The purpose of these two components is to prevent the engine from overheating by showing real-time coolant temperature in the display info panel on the dashboard, where the driver will know if the coolant system is malfunctioning.